Hello everybody, my name is Infinite Gamer, and welcome to How to Get, a series where I tell you how to get things in video games. And today we are taking a look at what I believe is, Claire A. Yes, we are taking a look at Claire A, and we're going to be looking at how to get S+ rank in Claire A standard mode scenario. So, also at the beginning of this video, for some reason, the visual wasn't loading in. So that's why the screen started out black. I'm sorry for that. I don't know why it did that, but it did, and we're just gonna have to unfortunately deal with it. But it doesn't matter because we're getting right into the game. Obviously, just like I said in my previous videos, no cutscenes. So, and also for the Claire scenarios, I got the original Resident Evil soundtrack for them. So we get to have, we get to listen to the original Resident Evil soundtrack as we're doing this, which I just love it so much. But yep, so wait for that zombie back there to go past the filing cabinets or whatever before you run past him, or he'll grab you in the back, and then just continue the gas station scenario as done, and skip through the cutscenes, and then we should be in the streets of Raccoon City. So just kind of hug the cars in the direction where you're dodging the zombies. These first couple moments are pretty easy. A lot of the run is going to be me explaining what items you need to grab and when to grab them, and then what items you need to put away, and what items you kind of need to skip while going in a certain route where it's the quickest. So the strats I use throughout this video are easy strats that I feel like any player can get the hang of with a certain amount of practice, or even on their first attempt. It depends if you've played Resident Evil 2 before. I highly recommend that you do play Resident Evil 2 just as a casual playthrough before you start going through any ranks. But if you're deciding that your first playthrough should be an S+ rank, then this should be easy enough for you as well. So we're just going to come over here and immediately pull down that lever, try to get under the shutter, and skip that cutscene. Cutscenes don't actually count for your time, so if you still want to watch the cutscenes while you're doing your S+ rank, go right ahead. It doesn't actually add any time onto you. I'm going to pull up this filing cabinet. So we're going to open the door for Ed, and then we're going Elliot, and then he's going to unfortunately die. And we are going to run out. So basically right there, you just hug yourself up against the black filing cabinet until the zombie busts through the door, and then you scoop past them. And then those two zombies we just passed hug the filing cabinet to your right, and you can also just scooch past them. As long as you're running at full sprint, you should not need to be worried about getting caught. Hi, Artemis. I'm gonna move you, okay? So we're gonna grab the knife and come over to this fuse box and open it. Now, when it comes to Claire runs, you need quite a bit of pistol bullets to do. This is Claire, so we don't even have the ACP bullets. So you're gonna need quite a lot of bullets for Birkin 1. So we have to run back to that desk and grab those bullets. Artemis, I'm gonna need you to stop bumping the microphone here. And then you're going to run in there, grab yourself a green orb and more pistol bullets. We're going to run through here and knock down that zombie guy who's hanging up because he needs to stop hanging around. We're going to come in here and grab the pistol bullets because we need all the pistol bullets that we can gather. We're gonna jump up into the window here. And do I kill the big guy? We're gonna turn around and grab the pistol bullets on this guy as well. And I believe for Claire's scenario, you have to kill this guy. In Leon's, he doesn't really come back through here too much. But for Claire, you do need to kill him. Did I get a decap there? I must have gotten a decap because I don't go and check. So we're gonna grab the gunpowder there. I'm watching this on a bit of a smaller screen, so I can't see exactly what just happened there. But we're gonna grab the gunpowder, the pistol bullets, and then come in here and do the safe, which is 915-7, which gives us the pouch, which is what we're gonna need for space. And then we're gonna need to do this for the SLS speed loader, which we're gonna want for Birkin 1. And the solution for this is NED, or NED, or MRG. And then we're gonna get the SLS speed loader. I like to remember MRG like NRG or RNG. That's it. RNG. And if you kind of like put that in your mind, you'll be like MRG. And you can kind of mold the two into one kind of thought in your brain, I guess. That's at least how I remember it. So we're gonna grab the pistol bullets off of that zombie, run up here, and stun this guy in the legs. If you shoot zombies in the leg, they get stunned easier than if you were to shoot them in the head or chest. So that's why I always aim for the leg. But I believe if you get like a focus shot, you can just blow off a zombie's head. Well, not blow off his head, but stun him. We're gonna grab the gunpowder right here and mix it with the gunpowder that we got downstairs. But before we do that, we're gonna also grab the pistol bullets on the shelf right there and the pouch right on this table.
Got something to show you. It's important.
Hurry, I'm on my way.
So now we're gonna have to kill everyone in this room. And we get a decapitation on her, which is very helpful because now I don't have to check her. So we're going to kill just that the female zombie in here. Because if you touch the ladder, then the guy who's eating the zombie right there will wake up and attack you. But if you don't touch the ladder, then he won't attack you. And then we're going to just kind of curve around the hunched zombie right there in the corner, because he doesn't wake up unless you get too close to him. So now we're going to run across the hallway and we're going to ignore Marvin. And go through this door and grab, not that green arm. We don't grab the green arm. We already have one, I forgot. We're going to use the spade key right here. And then we need to grab our key card, the weapons key card locker. And then after that, we are going to run over here. The helicopter's going to crash into the wall. And then we're going to head outside, trigger the cutscene, and skip it. The cutscene will immediately spawn us downstairs.
I've got zombies everywhere. Marvin? Marvin, are you there?
Now, if you have leftover pistol bullets, you're going to have to discard them. You can only have a stack of 60 pistol bullets for you to have enough room for this next sequence of things. I still don't know why I'm holding both those gunpowders. Maybe I didn't mean to pick them up. I have a reason. No, I have a reason. I don't remember what the reasoning is. It's been a while since I did this. So we're going to pick up the flash grenade. And then, obviously, we weren't allowed to keep those pistol bullets because I don't have room for them. So I'm going to discard them. Come in here. Going to get the valve. And we're going to get a high-grade gunpowder, which is we're going to mix into the small gunpowder for acid rounds. I'm going to stun that guy in the legs because he was getting too close. Come out the doors and put the fuse in the little power socket there. And now we need to head back across the RPD hall, back into the liquor hallway, as I like to call it, because there's like always a liquor in here. Uh-oh, spooky music. So right around this left turn, we're going to stun this guy in the legs. He's right there, so be careful of him. Then we're going to run down the rest of the hallway. And there should be one more guy on our right here. This guy. Ooh, I'm going to get... Oh, I almost got grabbed there. I thought the 2 shots would have been enough. Ooh, that was close. But yep, we're going to stun him in the legs. Come in here and use the bolt cutters. And after we use the bolt cutters, that is it. We can discard them. Which I'm going to do here. Then we're going to run over to this desk, pick up another flashbang. We should be up to 2 flashbangs. But now that we are done with the bolt cutters and whatnot, we're going to come in here and use the weapon locker card, the weapons locker key card, to pick ourselves up the grenade launcher, which we're going to reload. And then this guy's going to bust through the wall, and I'm going to take off his knee completely, which will lock him in this room so I don't have to worry about him later. Again, with Leon, I'm not too worried because... Oh, I did not kill that guy. But he got locked in there anyway. That's right. I forgot that he just kind of walked in there. If he was right there, I would have just said, just shoot him in the legs and stun him. You don't have to kill him if you didn't kill him the first time. But you should really make sure he's dead the first time. I can't believe he walked into that room, though. So we're going to come behind that like little vending machine, grab the red herb, and mix it with our green herb. We're going to come in here, pick up some flame rounds, open up this locker, which is the cap locker code, and pick up more flame rounds, and then we're going to use the valve right here. I like to remember the cap locker by Capcom, the producers of the game. Helps me remind that way. I'm going to pick up the flame rounds right here. We don't need to pick up the gunpowder that's in those lockers because we picked the gunpowder up in that one office. So now we can mix it with the high-grade gunpowder in here. Which makes more acid rounds, which we can mix. We want as many acid rounds as we can get for the final boss. So we're not going to pick up the red herb or anything else in this room, because now we can just start walking through this hallway. Do not run through this hallway. Walk through it, because if you start running, Mr. Liquor here is going to think that he can eat you, and he's not allowed to think that. But as soon as you get to the white cabinet, you can start running, because by that moment, he can't catch you. Now the solution for this puzzle is fish, scorpion, and water. Now we're gonna go up the stairs, which I used my stair skate strat to get up a little quicker. More quicker would be the correct grammar, but who's counting? We're gonna come over here and put the detonator on the wall. And then we're going to run out of the room, but not completely out of the room. We're gonna keep the door open. And then I'm going to shoot that guy once, and then... Okay, you're supposed to shoot that guy once with an acid round, and then you shoot him like 3 times with the SLS, but apparently he just decided that he wanted to die right there. And I got a lucky decap. Jill would be proud of this playthrough so far. But yes, we want him dead, so when this liquor drops down, we can just run out. You just full sprint out of here. And you don't want to turn, because if you turn, then the liquor will get you like you did with me right there. That one's a little harder, but that's also why you picked up the herbs, because I was near positive I'm going to always get grabbed there. But since we had that, we can just continue on. And now with the 2 medallions, we can go get the 3rd medallion that the lion is holding. Oh, and speaking of which, it was Maiden Arrow Snake for the Maiden statue. This one is Lion Plant Bird. And then we'll get the Lion Medallion. So now we get to go put all the medallions downstairs. I think I'm gonna... I should have... Why didn't I unlock that door? I should have unlocked that door. I recommend that you unlock the door right to Jill... not Jill. Claire's right when you come down these stairs, because you need the spade key to do it. And then you can just... discard it, because you don't need it after that point. But now that we're down here, we're going to grab the flame rounds. We're going to grab the gunpowder, and we're going to actually slot the gunpowder into the chest along with the flame rounds we have. And the spade keys. So spade key, flame rounds, and gunpowder all needs to go in the chest. But now we can start heading downstairs for the Birkin fight. And then we're gonna come all the way down the stairs and grab this grenade right here.
Hello? Hello?
I wonder who it could be, Claire. So now we're gonna try to push up this filing cabinet, which Claire actually can't do, which is going to cause a cutscene. We're gonna skip it, and now it's time for the Birkin fight. So we're gonna start the Birkin fight with just shooting him a whole bunch of times, and then we're gonna equip the grenade and chuck the grenade at him. This is going to stun him, so we're gonna shoot him a couple more times, and then we're gonna reload. And now I'm going to walk here because I'm trying to lure him. If you get too far away from Birkin, he disappears. Unless there's like a weird case where he glitches and just disappears for no reason. But I'm kind of trying to lure him towards this corner, but not too much where he will trap me in the corner. So I stun grenade him to give me the time to actually loot the items in this corner. I'm going to equip the grenade that I get in here, and then I'm going to lure him down this hallway, chuck the grenade at him, which I threw a little late there, unfortunately. But that's why I have the knife on me to compensate for that, but that's a little unlucky. Because I don't believe that grenade actually did any damage to him, which is a huge part of this boss fight, is dealing damage to him with that grenade. So now we got to try to recover by just using the amount of pistol bullets that we got. Just keep shooting him, and then when you run out of ammo, kind of lure him down a pathway. When he starts getting too close, you start running. See, like right there, he's moving. Oh, and then I noticed he stopped, so I stopped and turned around and shot. Now I'm gonna start running because I don't want him to get me. If he's swinging, then you can turn around and shoot at him. But I knew that after all the pistol bullets I had shot, that an acid round would take him down to near like low health, like empty health. So I shot an acid round and won the fight. I'm going to mix the green herb and red herb that I picked up down there, which you should pick up all the items down there, except for one green herb. So basically the rest of the pistol bullets. And then you should have a green herb and a red herb. You go into that locker area that I just went in, and you get your another gunpowder, which we'll use for down in the garage. Because if you know Leon's scenario, Leon gets a crane. Claire, not a crane. I've done this. I had just recently streamed a Resident Evil stream, and I kept calling the crank a crane. No. Leon gets a crank. Claire does not get a crank. So there is one small gunpowder that Claire misses throughout her gameplay, so you need to make sure you grab the one that's in the locker. And you can't think, oh, Claire's gonna get a crank that I can use to get the gunpowder later. I don't need to pick up the gunpowder right there. No, you need to pick up that gunpowder right there. We're gonna run over here to this key card, and then we're going to click it, exit it real quick, and then skip the cutscene.
Asshole gets what's coming to him.
Naughty language, Claire. Naughty, naughty language. We're gonna run in here. Now, there is a licker on the wall, but he actually can't attack us, so we're gonna just run through. We're all fine. And now we're gonna walk when entering this room. We're gonna pick up the high-grade gunpowder. Artemis, stop it. No, 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 no. Artemis! Come here. Oh, God, what are you doing? So, yeah, just walk past the lickers. And don't have an annoying cat that tries to ruin your recording. I should not have ran there. That was really close. Just walk all the way out. Why didn't I shoot that guy? So there's a little exploit you can do. Oh, that's right. If you match Claire's boot up with the tile right there on the ground just perfectly, you can grab this key without waking this guy up. I failed at it, though. But you can still run out of here. So, again, walk when coming into this room. If you hug this left wall, you can actually climb up the stairs right there without triggering that licker. And then you can just walk out the rest of the way. You're going to want to equip your grenade launcher right about here, and then bolt out the rest of the way and shoot that licker with an acid round. Reload. And we are done with the garage. Leon has to come back down here. Claire doesn't. She is just done with it. She gets to head back up to the RPD. We're going to use the diamond key here, which is what you were supposed to be picking up downstairs, so I hope you picked it up. Obviously. Watch me. I move a little quickly here, so I can't cover everything I do at every specific moment, because there are certain things I kind of have to explain for you guys. So, pick up the large gray gunpowder on the box behind the spaghetti. Pick up the grenade parts inside the locker, and then flip down the lever so we can activate the elevator. We're going to pick up this green herb right here for later uses, because I'm actually doing really well on health right now. So I am going to put away my herb and keep my previous herb. We're going to pull out the gunpowder that we had put away earlier and mix it with the high-grade gunpowder we just received. And then we're going to take out the acid rounds and the spade key. You should have, I believe, 6 open slots for this next sequence of things. I'm going to pick up that high-grade gunpowder, but I believe it has to go in the... It has to go in the... whatchamacallit. Grab that picture, flip it around, get the heart key out of it, so we can unlock the door in this room so we can leave. So now we're going to grab the flash grenade and gonna grab the flash grenade and the pistol bullets, and then we're going to come in here, unlock this door, wait for the guy to bust it down, and we're going to take off his leg so he gets locked in there. Then we get to come out, and I'll also grab the flame rounds and the mechanical part. We're gonna come out and grab the cog wheel right there. We're gonna mix our blue herb right there with the red herb, and we're gonna mix it later with a red herb. Green herb mixed with the blue herb. Oh jeez. Alright, so run down here and turn the lever. And then just stun that lady in the legs. Run it back upstairs. And then we're going to flip this little, like, I guess this is also a lever. Going to flip this lever. And then we're going to pick up the pistol bullets right over here on this bench. And we're going to mix the herbs together. Now we're going to make sure our flash grenades are equipped. And we're going to wait. And now we're going to chuck as soon as he starts moving. That's going to flash him. We're going to wait for the swings, which he does swing. So thankfully we waited for them. Mr. X has a certain, like, percentage chance of swinging his fists. And we want to make sure he doesn't do that. So we're going to run down here, and I accidentally wake up Marvin here, I think. Nope, we keep him sleeping. Good. Keep Marvin sleeping. He needs a good rest. You know, he's helped us a whole lot. Make sure you don't wake him up, guys. Come over here, unlock the door that you probably should have unlocked before going down to fight the Birkin. Open this door and chuck the grenade out of the door, then you run out of the door. If you don't do this, you're going to be killed by 2 lickers. We're going to discard this key. I'm going to pick up that... Oh, wait. No, I'm not. We're going to run over here and mix the high-grade gunpowder that we got in the art room with the gunpowder that was on the fax machine to get more acid rounds, which we can combine with our overall stack. We're going to grab the grenade, and we're going to grab that valve. Now in here, the liquors, I guess, take a while to react because you can just run. As long as you're straight shotting it to the door, you can just run out of this room and not have to worry about it. So now we're going to come back up the stairs and we're going to head into the library, which we already kind of pre-did the puzzle for. So we can just smack in the thing to pump up the jack or lower the jack. Why is there a jack for this bookshelf? Not exactly sure, but now we can let it down, move the bookshelves over, and now we can go up the ladder because we don't have to worry about waking up that guy anymore because we never come back in this room. We're gonna come out this door. And, stun that guy. Make sure you, like, shot that guy so he doesn't do that to you. I have more than enough herbs to deal with them, though. So, after I get bit, I just pop an herb. Another thing is if you have, extra herbs, always carry one heal item on you, but never two. If you're carrying two, you're going to run out of space. I didn't grab the cogwheel, did I? Put the big cogwheel in the first, slot, then re-grab it, come upstairs, grab the small cogwheel, and replace it with a big cogwheel, then go downstairs, find a new slot for the small cogwheel, and you will cause the puzzle to finish. I know, it's all topsy-turvy and a little confusing, but you'll get it, I'll believe in you. I did this run in 1 hour and 19 minutes, so don't worry about screwing up at certain moments. As long as you're doing everything that I'm doing, and not screwing every little thing up, you should beat this game with an S+ rank. You can get bit a couple times. As long as you don't die, you should be fine. And even if you die, it shouldn't be that much of a problem if you're playing on standard mode, because standard mode, you saved your progress randomly. So we're gonna run in here. I don't know how that guy got out of the room. He doesn't have a leg, but we're gonna run out. Now we're gonna come down the stairs and go back into the chief's office, back into the art room, and now we're gonna do a little pipe puzzle. So, open up the two, containers, put the electrical parts in. I don't really have too much to offer for this puzzle. I actually got it done pretty quickly. I'm terrible with these puzzles, so if you want to pause your game, press the escape key or the pause button. It freezes time, and if you want to watch that footage over and over again, feel free to. We're gonna pick up the doll and open up the doll here, because now we're playing as Sherry. We're gonna put the doll there. Block 1 goes in the 3rd position, and now just switch the blocks until all the shapes match. So block 1 in 3rd position, and going from left to right. Block 1 in 3rd position, and then just move the blocks until all the shapes match.
What is this?
Then we get the scissors. We can cut open the cardboard and run down this hallway and pull open this drawer and hop through the window. Now, basically, we're just going to run through this room and crouch underneath the little house. Open the door. And head downstairs until we make it to the chief's room. This area is pretty straightforward and self-explanatory, so I'm going to wait until we get around the hide-and-seek portion to give you guys a proper rundown.
Oh no, it's him.
So run in here and grab the key on the wall. So now you need to run back up into the room that had the little foam house.
Help! Somebody, please!
You stupid bitch, that's a dead end!
So crouch underneath the house, like the Lego built house, and then just crouch into this behind the chair right here.
It's all over now! Door's locked!
I guess I'm doing a little dance right here as I wait for Mr. Chief Man to come and get me.
Show yourself! I know you're in here! The longer it takes
I
me
must
to
have
find
accidentally
you,
let go of the button there.
worse it's gonna be!
Don't let go of the button. Don't let go of your crouch button.
Oh god, oh god.
So, obviously, you just need to dodge him.
Bitch has gotta be here somewhere.
So when you see him, like, coming in a certain direction, just kind of move. He's going to, when he falls down right there and goes, "Arr! Gosh dang it!" That's when you run to this table over here and you're done with the sequence. You get to sit next to wooden Pinocchio and be all like, "Hey, man, how's the kids?" You don't have any, eh? Alright. You look a little sad, buddy. You doing alright? Ah, your wife just left you? Man, that sucks. Sorry about asking about the kids you don't have.
Son of a bitch.
I don't know what I'm doing.
This is your last fucking chance.
Wait, Pinocchio, are you lying to me?
Show
That's a
yourself.
pretty long nose you got there.
Now.
Dang, Pinocchio. So, Chief Irons is going to run to the bathroom.
Birds.
And when he says, "Ah, F," that's when you can stop hiding. That will activate a cutscene. You can grab the keys, and now just start running.
Fuck is my key? I see you.
Unlock this door right here. You're gonna run down the stairs and unlock this door right here. And then this Jack Nicholson mother trucker is gonna use an axe to bust down the door.
Get over it.
But it's fine, we're gonna keep following the path of the rugs. Yeah, this guy uses that word way too much. He's a potty mouth. He needs to get his mouth washed out with soap. Or I don't know, G-babies.
Good to see you again, Claire.
So that, after we run into that final door, it's going to trigger this cutscene. We'll skip it. We'll grab the parking garage little card. And now we need to head back down into the parking garage. That's not going to be infested with lickers because Claire... It's weird, because Claire has certain areas that are much faster than Leon's. But, like, I feel like everywhere where she makes Leon's, like, playthrough easier, her playthrough has much more difficult patterns. So, I feel like Leon's is at times harder, but is overall easier than Claire's runs. Claire's runs seem to be quite more difficult in other situations. Like right here, you don't have to dodge like dogs. You don't have to worry about the flash grenade, and you don't need to worry about the normal grenade move that Leon has to do. Because Mr. X just chases Claire. But this also means you're going to have to do a certain... Like, you have to perfectly time a move here that will keep you from getting punched by Mr. X and eaten by zombies. So, it's odd. So, I would say this area is about equal difficulty, but when we get down into the sewers, because Claire doesn't have a shotgun, she can't take out zombies that you would need to take out, making certain one area just harder. And I'm gonna skip the area completely because of how much harder it makes it for Claire. So right here, we're gonna keep on the road until we get close enough where I can shoot that guy. And when you shoot the guy hugged up against the chain link fence, he actually falls down. And then once he falls down, we get up on the curb and try to stun the guy by shooting him in the legs. The guy who's standing, obviously, not the one on the ground. And then we run past him. But now we're going to come over here, and original Resident Evil players may remember this place as where you first start the game. We can just dodge that lady. But now it's filled with dogs. Who put these mother trucking dogs on my mother trucking basketball court? So, dog AI is kind of weird. And just for Claire's run, normally Leon, I try what I like to call the wiggle strat. And the wiggle strat is where you kind of like jiggle your body and confuse the dog's AI. It's not 100% effective. So I'm going to kill the first one there and then take a moment to let the other one jump over the fence. Because now he's stuck on the other side of the fence and now we'll have to re-jump over. So he can't reach us in time. Obviously, I shot the one right in front of me, which was incredibly lucky of me to do. But yeah, for Claire, just shoot the dogs and try to stun them as much as possible. This is what makes Claire's run so much harder, is this dog section. I'm not going to even lie.
Hang on, Sherry.
But we got through without taking too much damage, so that's incredible.
Hello? I have the pendant.
So now we're going to retrace Sherry's steps until we come over here where there's a ladder.
Sherry?
We're going to crawl down the ladder and skate down the stairs. Mr. X is about to chase us here, so just take a right and then take a left and then take another left and then take a right and then just run to all Kingdom Come. Take a right, come down more stairs, take a right. I want to see if I can try to glitch the audio here. If you skip incredibly quickly here, after doing that sequence fast enough, you can glitch the audio. I did it.
Sherry? Don't stop. Can you hear me?
Claire keeps having to say her dialogue from the sequence. So after she's done finishing up the sequence, so she kind of like talks over herself, like if they were still in that situation. I just find that incredibly funny. But it can only be done if you do the sequence A fast enough so you don't stop her voice lines from getting done too quickly. And if you skip the cutscenes incredibly quickly too. Or the game will be like, okay, he finished that sequence. So what I'm assuming happens is I trick the game. So we're going to run in here. I'm going to grab the flame rounds that are right on this chair. And then I'm going to dodge. I'm going to knee that guy because sometimes he likes to just be incredibly aggressive and grab me. So I guess I knee that guy. And then we jump down here, which is going to cause a cutscene. We're going to skip it. Run over here to this filing cabinet to grab more bullets that we're going to need. And I think I already have 6 open slots. You need 6 open slots in order to do the sewers down here. Actually, that's a lie. I don't need the key because I don't do the key area in this run. I wonder, because I decided against, doing a certain area in this run because you can do the game without, needing to go up there. So I just might forget about the key. We'll see. The reason I don't do it, it gives you a bunch of acid rounds if you can pull it off. But the reason I don't do it is because there's so many zombies up there that it actually will cost you more pistol bullets and acid rounds to kill them. Oh, and then for these guys, you want to wait until they're close enough together and use a flame round on them, and then switch to your pistol to shoot the rest of them dead, because the fire will chip damage them, and you want them both on fire so they're both taking damage, and then you can finish them off with the pistol. Yeah, I am going to do this first. So we're going to flip the lever there. We're going to run back here, and we're going to grab the grenade. Run through here, and we're going to not grab that, because we can't do that. We're going to hug the left goop. It's not really a wall, but it's definitely a bunch of goop. So we're going to hug the left goop so that guy doesn't stun us when he comes out of his container.
What the fuck?
Claire, language. So after that, we are going to then take the elevator up here. Grab the pistol bullets. And then we're going to kill this guy before we actually leave. Oh, and then we got to deal with these guys out here. This is why I don't do this entire area, because there's just too many guys here. So I'm going to leg that guy, and I'm going to try to also leg this guy so they get locked in here. But I was unable to do it because I had to reload. So I just decided to run out. And now I'm going to open this door and just try not to aggro him. And run to the left. Yeah, this entire area is 10 times easier for Leon because he has the ability to decapitate zombies with his shotgun. Claire does not have that. Oh, we got lucky. So, this zombie's going to... I mean, this G adult is going to take up the place of a different G adult. Oh, now we're going to pick up that gunpowder. So, he's now all the way down a different hallway. So, we don't have to worry about him and do, like, that dodge. Come over here, and we're going to put the T-valve right in here to open up this door. We don't need the key, so we're going to leave it. We're going to come down here.
Oh, Jesus. They're everywhere.
So we come over here. We're going to shoot this G adult, which is going to cause them to pop up. And when they pop up, they don't do a grab animation. I'm going to try to... No! Oh, it's so unfortunate. We're going to put a flash grenade in him. You've got to try to hug against that guy's arm. Oh, please don't hit me. Okay, so now we're going to just run around him. You want to try to squeeze between that guy's arms so you can dodge him, but sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes it just doesn't. That's always why you carry a grenade or a flashbang with you, so if they grab you, you can put a grenade object in their mouth. Because if you don't put a grenade object in their mouth, and you use a knife, they can just grab you instantly again. And it's a horrible loop. So now we're just gonna do a little chest puzzle here.
Hell is up with you?
Then we're going to kill this guy. Seriously? Then we're going to come up here, and we're going to grab the king plug, jump down, and retrieve the... well, not yet, actually. This guy just won't die. Oh, my God. Okay, I think he's dead now. So, yes, kill that guy, come over here, and put in the king plug. This will open up and give us the spark shot, which we're going to want for, like, some ivies later on, I believe. Then we're going to grab the queen plug. We're going to come over here, and we're going to put the queen plug in the queen plug slot, and we're going to put the king plug in the king plug slot. I almost put the rook plug in the king plug spot. And then we're going to run around, and we're going to grab the queen out of the queen plug spot. Then we're going to turn around, We're gonna run over here and we're gonna grab the king plug out of the king plug slot. And yes, that was a ridiculous amount of stuff we just had to do for that puzzle. But again, it was a puzzle. So now we'll get the notification that we have all the plugs and we can go save Sherry. You lazy Claire. So we're gonna just run past all of these guys, and sometimes there will be a G-adult right here, so we definitely want to make sure we have another flash grenade. There's gonna be a guy who charges at us right here. You're just gonna pop back up here, wait for him to grab, and then jump down. Interesting thing about this guy is when he like does the grab animation where he charges you, when he comes back up, he doesn't actually like stun you like all the others do. So that's why that works. So that guy's gonna wake up. I would apparently just dodge by him. I would heavily recommend you shoot him in his kneecaps. Now that we're back here, we can just run across. Come back into this room and start the plug. Oh yeah, we're also going to want to grab all our flame rounds for this fight. I'm also going to start the high-grade gunpowder for something down in the laboratory. That's where we're going to need it again. Oh, I accidentally hit my desk there. So we're going to put the knight in the knight plug slot. We're going to pick up the bishop plug and place the king plug where the bishop was, the queen plug next to the king, the rook next to the knight, and the bishop in the final empty square nearest to the door.
All right, Sherry.
And then after that, we are going to come down the stairs right here, grab the blue herb, grab the green herb, and grab the red herb. And then this one is 1, 2, and 4 for the puzzle solution. We're gonna now combine all our herbs. I don't have a grenade, so we can't do the grenade skip. So instead of doing the grenade skip, we're gonna hide behind this hose, where this guy can't grab you. So yeah, he just can't like reach you in this corner for some reason. So you just kind of have to stand here and wait. Once you hear that noise of like something breaking, you can run over here and wait right here by the door. He's going to bust it down. We're going to run past him. Sonny, no, not right now. You're going to wait here until you hear a roar, and then you're going to run. That will cause him to hit into the wall right there, and then he's going to run again and start chasing you. The reason we wait for him to run into that wall is because it's going to give us a little bit more time. Then we're going to come over here, hit the button, grab the flash grenade. I think I'm also not going to grab that. We are going to chuck the flash grenade underneath the shipping container, and then you're just going to shoot a flame round into him. Also grab the pistol bullets as I did. They're not too important here. Another flame round. So now we're going to hit him with another flame round. We basically want to hit him with flame rounds until he falls down again. So he's going to stand back up, and then he's going to fall back down.
I got a surprise for you.
And then... hopefully I do it. Yes. Okay, so when he falls down again, we're going to hit the button and we're going to start hitting him with acid rounds. I didn't kill him for some reason because I didn't hit him with enough acid rounds. Hit him with like 4 acid rounds when he falls down the second time. And guess what? If you don't know what that just meant, it means that he's at literally 0 HP. I was able to kite him, so he jumped and went right in front of the freaking shipping container, and I got incredibly lucky there. But don't be lucky. Just shoot him with 4 flame of acid rounds after he's down the second time. Because he falls down the first time, he's not dead yet. Keep shooting him with flame rounds. When he gets back up and falls down the second time, shoot him with acid rounds while you wait for the crane to swing around, because then you'll knock him down to like negative HP or 0 HP, and the game will read that that the crane can kill him, basically. So now we're carrying Sherry to the cable car that is where we got the T spinny thingy at. So just run back there.
Almost there, Sherry. We're almost there. Good. Cable car. Okay. Better check everything. There's no turning back.
So now we're gonna carry Sherry to the lab room.
I'm getting you treatment. Just hold on, Sherry. It's okay.
For your safety, stand clear until the doors are fully open.
Rock-a-bye baby on a treetop. What am I doing here?
For safety, stand clear until the doors. Welcome to Nest. Enjoy your visit.
All right, so now we're going to run in here and we're going to put Sherry on the bed. Gonna grab the flame round right there. And now we're going to take out the high-grade gunpowder. And that's it. That's all we're going to take out is the high-grade gunpowder. Oh, and put the T-plug in the like, T-spinning wheel if you haven't already. T-valve. That's what it is. It's a valve. Oh, my God. Put the T-valve in the item box. Pick up some shock darts right there. Run past all these zombies because they can't get you. Climb up the ladder. There's going to be a large gunpowder. So there's high-grade gunpowder, there's gunpowder, and then there's like large gunpowder. And the large gunpowder makes more of something. It's basically just normal gunpowder, but it makes more of it. So we're going to take the large gunpowder and mix it with our high-grade gunpowder to make 6 acid rounds. That is all your chemistry for today, kids. I run over here and let this guy get hit by my knife. So I stun him. That way he doesn't, like, walk up to this door. And I don't know. I probably should have saved that knife until after, because since he was right there, we're going to come through here. And I have another knife, so I'm just going to let him get stabbed. Again, I recommend that you just don't run into him the first time. Just run into the room. If he's not in your way, run into the room and grab all your stuff and then let him grab you.
Dr. Lee, your presence is urgently requested by Chief Cartwright in the East area.
We're going to press the button right here. Come over here and press this button to unlock this next bridge. Alright, so now we're running over to the EV Labs. IV Labs, as what they're actually called. Not really, I don't know what this area is called. I think it's like the B area, but I'm gonna call it the IV area. We're gonna come over here and I'm gonna store all my acid rounds. Make sure we have enough room for this next upcoming segment. I think I'm also gonna grab the gunpowder right here. Make sure you grab this gunpowder. And also store it, obviously, like I just did. The reason we store it is because at the end of the game, there's some gunpowder we can use it for. So we're gonna use it there, but that's towards the end of the game. So the first set of IVs that wake up, we could just run past. We can grab the flash grenade. The solution for this is 2, 0, 2, 0, 6, 7. Was that? Then 3, 1, 2, 3. So 2, 0, 6, 7, 3, 1, 2, 3 are the two combinations for the A scenario. This is true for both Leon and Claire. Run in here, grab the large gunpowder and mix it with the high-grade gunpowder. Grab the grenade that's on the ground. And now for this puzzle, which let's see what it is. Let me see if I can remember. It's red, green, blue, red, green, blue, red, green. So, I think it was red, green, blue, red, green, blue, red, green. And that should be the puzzle done for you. Shoot this guy in one of the big bulbs that he has on him. You see the orange, like, inflated things? You gotta shoot one of those so he'll get stunned. We're gonna run back here, and we're gonna grab a large gunpowder. We're gonna run in here and grab the flame rounds right here. And then we're gonna just burn everyone. We're just gonna casually burn everyone to death. Make sure you get everyone. Just make sure they're all dead. Don't pick up the green herb. That's for Leon. Shoot this guy with a flame grenade. That's being kind of necessary for later on, so we can only have to deal with one.
Oh, no.
Kill this guy. Well, this is awkward. This guy just won't die. I've put like 900 bullets in his head. Alright, there we go. I think he's dead now. It only took my entire arsenal of pistol bullets. If he doesn't die, just shoot him with the flame round. If you end up running out of pistol bullets because he eats too many, just shoot him with flame round. So we're gonna pick up that high-grade gunpowder and mix it with our large gunpowder that we picked up. Then we're gonna pick up the pistol bullets that are in here. Obviously, flame grenade the girl that was in the back corner. We are going to shoot this guy, and we get a lucky decap. Jill's incredibly proud of us right now. Now we're gonna run back downstairs and go do the frequency puzzle. Now, coming out of this door, walk, so we don't wake up the liquor. That one's dead, so we don't gotta worry about him. But this one's still alive, so we gotta kind of worry about this one a little bit. But not too much, because as long as we're walking, he can't aggro us. So the puzzle for this is Murph, and then you just kind of adjust the frequencies until you get it right. I'm apparently having a huge problem with this right now. Ah, there we go. Walk. Don't touch him. Walk, walk. And then when we hit this piece of blood on the floor right here, we can start running. Because it will still aggro him, but he can't reach us in time.
Welcome back, Dr. Lee. You have 5.
Don't worry about that thing, it won't wake up. That zombie girl on the ground, she won't wake up.
Should have packed
Which
my
makes me
parka.
think, is she actually a zombie girl? Ha ha ha! How funny of you, Claire. You should have packed your parka.
Cooling complete.
What a funny joke. So, we cooled the solution. And now we need to head back up to dispense it. And then it's, after that, it's time for boss battle time. So yeah, so we're gonna run out this door. We don't have to worry about the liquor anymore because he can't hear us. We're gonna run at this door. And then back up the staircase. Which hopefully shouldn't be too much of a problem for us. Obviously, equip the spark shot. Because we got a Ivy to deal with. The spark shot doesn't kill Ivies very well. It actually does a very poor job of killing Ivies. So that is why you don't see me shoot the Ivies coming through them a lot. But on my way out, you'll see me shoot a whole lot of EVs. Because it's more of a stun than a kill. Which can be very helpful. So I don't need to worry about this guy. I do need to worry about that guy. But then I'm going to miss. Which is going to be a problem. Because this guy's going to grab me. If I wouldn't have missed, that would not have happened. I got extremely lucky there. It's okay because we don't actually need that flash grenade. I only picked it up in case I screwed up an Ivy attack. But again, incredibly lucky. That we didn't get killed by the other Ivy that was right behind him. We're going to have to shock him on our way back, though, now, for sure. Not our actions. Not disciplinary measures. Okay, so for Claire, Mr. X doesn't actually come and chase her here. We just gotta keep running. Keep running, keep running. No, Ivy's are gonna contest us here. There's one right here, so we're gonna take an immediate left so he doesn't grab us. Open this door, and I'm gonna use a flame grenade right here on these two Ivies. This way, because Ivies are incredibly hurt to fire. So I'm gonna do that, and then this other one the other one did not get hit by the fire, so I had to shoot him in one of his bulbs. Although I probably should have just spark shot at him, but whatever. I used a pistol bullet, so what of it? Alright, so now that we have the third key card, we can, with like wristband thingy, we can run across and activate the third and final bridge. We're gonna come across this bridge, and we have to do some things right before we can start the final fight, but we are near done. Don't pick up the tape. Pick up the grenade. Come over here. We're gonna use the frequency thing. I meant to click examine, not use. We're gonna examine it. Move it to OSS. Move it around until we get the frequency matched, put it in, and then we can store the frequency tool, pull out all our acid rounds. We can pick up the high-grade gunpowder that's to our right here. And now we're going to cross this bridge onto the other side. We're going to pick up this large gunpowder and mix it with our high-grade gunpowder. open up the chest right here and pull out our small gunpowder and mix it with this high-grade gunpowder over here. Ooh, look at all the acid rounds we have now. We have about 31. Oh my god. Acid rounds are very important for the final G fight. Like, stupidly important. They make this fight unlosable. You're undefeatable when you have this many acid rounds. So we're going to run back across. We're going to skip the one cutscene, then this cutscene, and now it's time for the fight. So, starting off this fight, immediately you're going to aim for his bottom leg eye, and then his top left eye. Anytime you shoot the G number 3 with an acid round while he's moving, he gets stunned. So see right there, he didn't get stunned because he wasn't in a walk animation. But now that he's in a walk animation, he's going to get stunned. But I popped his final eyeball, so now we're going to switch to flame rounds, and we're going to put 3 flame rounds into his open eye sockets, which fire is super effective against these enemies because it starts dealing chip damage. So while he's on fire, he's consistently taking a bunch of damage. I hide behind those containers to block. He's in a walk animation, so I'm going to shoot him, which is going to stun him. And while he's stunned, I'm going to turn around and hit him in the back, which is going to pop up his back eye, which is going to stun him again. He went into a walk animation, so I shot again. Basically, anytime he's walking, you shoot him with an acid round. And if there's an opening for you to shoot an eyeball, you shoot at the eyeball. See, like right there, I shot at the eyeball. I'm going to try to shoot him again to stop him from throwing this, but I don't have anything to really stop him from actually throwing this, so I'm going to hide behind the canister so I don't get hit by it. Which, it then lit it on fire. Oh, I love this game. So everything got lit on fire, and I got stunned in the fire, which allowed him to grab me. So now I'm trying to create space between him and I. I'm going to hit him with an acid round to stun him. I'm going to wait for him to walk. I'm going to hit him with another acid round. And now he's lost enough HP where he's in his final form. He's going to grab this big thing. And I ran to the wrong side of the room. I need to get to the other side to grab some items. So I'm going to run to the other side. And I shot a little too soon there. Ooh, he's going to jump at me. That's scary. I'm going to shoot him so he gets stunned from the acid round. I'm going to reload. Gotta pick up the grenade right here. Going to shoot him with another acid round. Get past him so I'm not stuck in a corner. I'm going to miss horribly. Hit him with another flame round. Because I want to start hitting with chip damage. And now I'm going to switch back to the acid rounds. Hit him with another acid round, which is going to stun him. He's still taking fire chip damage. So now it's just about dealing enough damage to him. And again, he starts walking. I stun him again. Yeah, basically now it's just about dealing enough damage until he dies. And there it is. That's it. I'm done. So yeah, this is one of those areas where I'd actually argue that Claire's, like, this moment right here makes Claire just ridiculously easy.
Gotta get back to Sherry.
What I thought, there was another thing that thought made Claire, like, really hard. I forgot how to talk there. I tried to fix my sentence, like, 3 times saying it there, but there was something that made me think that Claire's scenario is much harder than Leon's, and that is the G number 5 form, where you have to pop his, no, G4 number form, where you have to pop his eyeballs to deal damage to him. You have to pop the middle eyeballs to actually deal damage to him. And the boss fight is not based on the HP values, but instead of based on how many eyes you can pop. So, if you were like me and did not know that, and decided to waste your entire arsenal of ammunition on just shooting at the monster, and not the monster's weak spot, you can see how that fight can be stupidly difficult. So we're going to go get Sherry. Sherry's mom's going to die. Sag. And we're going to run over here and open up the elevator so we can start the final descent. While they're in the elevator, I'm just going to kind of be quiet here.
Thank you for being so nice to me. For helping me. I'm really glad I met you.
I'm really glad I met you too, Sherry. But save your thanks until I get you out of this place.
To the bottom level train platform. Attention. Self-destruct sequence. Use the signal
All right, so now that we're down here, we're going to grab the first aid spray just so I have extra health. And we're just going to run. We don't got to worry about Mr. X through all of this. So this area is pretty easy, but we do have to wait for Sherry here. Come on, Sherry. We're about to die. So we're going to come down here and we can just kind of run past some of these EVs. Like that EV, Ivy, this EV, or Ivy, whatever. And this Ivy. I don't know why I keep calling them EVs, but it's my choice, and you guys can't do anything about it. We're gonna run over here to activate the next cutscene because the door is locked.
Sherry, what are you?
And then we're going to go over here, pick up these pistol bullets just in case we need them, and set ourselves up in this corner right here. So we can start shocking that guy as soon as he stands up.
What the fuck?
I think that actually killed him, which is super helpful. I missed right there. We're gonna shock this guy. And after that, we can just wipe by the door. Alright, Sherry opens the door for us, and now we can run by. We make a good team. Aw. So this zombie's literally at 0 HP. You can just shoot him once and he'll die. Well, okay, I don't think he's at like 0 HP, but he's at like such a low HP value that you could blow a kiss at him and he could die. So now entering here, we're gonna pick up the red herb so we can mix it with our green herb. We're gonna run over to here to take out my grenades, which I have been saving. Hopefully you've been picking up all the grenades and slotting them like I have. Because you're supposed to be doing everything that I'm doing if you want to win. If you haven't been doing everything that I'm doing, then you're going to lose. Because you're a loser. No, I'm joking.
8 minutes until.
But that's why I haven't been using any grenades for actual blocks and whatnot and been slotting them and using flash grenades. So I'm going to put the fuse in there. We're going to pick up the minigun. I'm going to start by shooting this guy with the acid round. So again, this is about eyes popped, not actual damage done. Guess what grenades do? They pop an entire chest worth of eyes. So we want him at quite enough of a distance. And when he's like slowly moving, that's when we're gonna chuck a grenade at him. I'm gonna hit him with an acid round. Never be like on the long side of the train. Like I am right here. Like you wanna be able to make sure you're around the corner because if he does the charge thing, you're going to die. So after he does the charge thing and hits himself, he's gonna stumble backwards because he's gonna be stunned, which is going to cause him to, which was gonna be the perfect opportunity for us to throw a grenade at him. I don't know why, but I suck at talking in general. He's gonna jump up here. We're gonna hit him with another acid round. Then he's gonna jump back down here, and because I shouldn't be standing in this position, we're gonna run over here until we're in this corner, and we're gonna either wait for a charge. That was risky. I'm gonna throw a grenade at him, which is gonna clear another line of eyeballs. And then I'm gonna chuck another grenade because he got stunned. And that's gonna clear another chest worth of eyeballs. Now I'm just gonna start using the minigun to keep popping his eyes because now he's too far to actually use a grenade on. When he starts climbing, I decide not to shoot at him just because there's an achievement for doing it, but I decide not to do it just because I want to save my ammunition. And I thought he was gonna miss me, but no, that bullcrap happened. Yeah, so no, that bullcrap happened. We're gonna chuck another grenade at him. And I'm gonna shoot him, and he's dead! That's it, he's dead. When he starts spewing all his gunk everywhere and crawling like a pathetic little worm he is, I'm gonna chuck another grenade. But nope, he's dead. Now you just kind of have to wait it out. If you want, you can shoot him a couple more times. I'm so bullying him right now. And yeah, that is the end of Resident Evil 2, how to get S+ rank. I'm going to let the final cutscene play out, and then I'm going to do my final goodbyes and whatnot at the end of the video. So, yes, I will see you guys then. Enjoy watching the cutscene here.
So what's the first thing you want to do when we get out of here?
I want to see where you live.
Good. 'Cause I take a shower.
Yeah.
Really? Not bad.
Claire,
Leon! It's so good to see you.
I told you we'd make it, didn't I?
You did.
Thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and most of all, I hoped it helped you guys get through the game or get an S+ rank that you've been having some trouble getting. S+ rank isn't the easiest thing to get, but with some practice, it's always worth grabbing because it gives you some cool rewards and whatnot. So the next how to get I will be doing is Claire B, I believe. I don't know how I'm uploading these, so you might see Leon B next, because first should be Leon A, then the next one should be Claire A, Leon B, Claire B. So the next one you guys might be seeing is Leon B. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. As always, hit that notification bell, or bat the notification bell as I always say, and make sure that the personalized settings are set to all, or you will only get half my uploads notifications. And if you only want half my upload notifications, that's completely fine. You can leave it be. But just make sure the bell is batted at the very least. It would help me out a ton. If you guys found this video to be helpful, hit that like button. It really helps me with the YouTube algorithm and all of that stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed and had a fun time watching me go through the game, if you were just watching this for entertainment purposes, or I hope this was a great guide for anybody who is struggling with the game in general. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!